experiment that will work on most of you. I will try and transmit you the identity of this card. Don't try and guess what it is. Just wait until you get it. Make the colour bright and vivid. See a screen in your mind, and on the screen the little number low down in the corner and up at the top, and the things down the middle, down the centre, the boom, 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 down the middle of the card. Picture it. Have you got it? Say out loud what you think it is. I had the 3 of diamonds. Did you get it? Enjoy the show. People waiting around in train stations tend to slip into a state of limbo, which makes them very suggestible. This is the only time you'll ever see actors in this show.
Oh, piss off, you old hag! Piss off!
So staging a little incident allows me to impress a commuter with her own abilities. Excuse me, can I just ask you a few questions about what you just saw? We're filming a piece about short-term memory. Would you stand up for a second for me? Now, that whole argument that you just saw was actually staged for the purposes of this experiment. And the chap that had the argument with the woman, this is his wallet. Can you hold on to that for me? Both hands, nice and tightly. Can you tell me about what you remember?
Tall man, baseball cap, dark jacket. I think dark hair. Yeah. Not sure.
Okay, remember any details about the guy apart from that?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
all right. I want to show you how, in fact, you have all those memories, those details stored in your unconscious. I'll ask you some more questions. Don't try and answer accurately. Just answer with whatever comes to mind. All right? Don't even try and remember. Close your eyes for me. And I'm also going to place my hand over your eyes for a second, just there. Now, just relax and go with me. Don't even try and remember, but I want you to tell me a little bit more about the details. He's wearing a cap. Tell me about the cap.
Dark blue.
Okay.
Something on the front.
Something on the front. All right. Tell me what you see on the front. Zoom in on it. See it clearly. What's on the front of the cap?
NY, New York.
Very good. What's the jacket made of? You said a dark jacket.
Leather.
I want you to zoom in a little bit on his top pocket. On his top pocket. What do you see?
A ticket.
A ticket. What else?
A pen.
Fantastic. What colour's the pen? Zoom right in on it.
Silver and black.
Fantastic. What's he wearing underneath the jacket?
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt. What colour's the sweatshirt?
Grey.
Very good. Now, is there a detail on the sweatshirt that you can remember?
Italian flag. Italia.
Well done. Open your eyes. Look at me. Let me tell you, everything that you've said so far has been pretty much absolutely on the nose. I don't know how you're doing this, but it just has been. Now I'm going to ask you to do something which will seem impossible. I want you to tell me the man's name. Now, don't try and guess it. You're just going to say what comes to mind, and we're going to start just with a letter for the Christian name. A letter will just explode into your mind. What letter comes to mind for the Christian name? What comes to mind now?
P.
P, very good. So what might it be beginning with P?
Peter.
Peter. All right, so it's just a guess, but that's fine. Now, the surname, we're going to get a letter for the surname. Imagine the surname written on a page in a book, all right? Just the surname and just the letter that begins the surname. What comes to mind now? Say it. Oh, very good. And is it a long name or a short name, do you think?
Short
name. One syllable, two syllables?
One
syllable.
syllable.
Say it now.
Read.
Now, where's that coming from?
Don't know.
You're just making it up?
It's read.
Just read, but you're just making this up. You don't know why, you've no reason, right? Let me tell you, this is going to freak you out. You've got his wallet in your hand. Open it up. I don't want to touch it. It's his driving license. Do you want to just take that out?
No.
You're right, you're shaking. Have a look at it. What does it say?
Piers Reed.
Piers Reed. That was very, very close.
I didn't
You're
see
really
him
shaking.
that
I can
close.
feel it.
I'm sure I didn't see him that close. He asked me to shut my eyes and just go down, and it was strange. I could see things that I didn't know I'd seen. It was like I was seeing it for the first time, like I'd honed in on it. I really don't know how I got that name. That's freaked me a little bit, because how do I know his name? I don't know his name. I'm shaking. I can't believe that has happened.
People are always saying, can you use your skills to get extraordinarily beautiful women into bed? Well, yes. Yes, I can. Michelle?
Alex.
Alex, good to meet you.
Philippa.
Philippa.
Hello.
Can I just say, because we've been looking at a lot of very beautiful women tonight with the models and everything, but can I just say, and I mean this, and if this sounds cheesy, I apologise, but I just think you three are really lovely.
You are so cheesy.
No, this isn't cheesy. No, this
So
isn't cheesy. This isn't cheesy, because there's a lot of beautiful people out there, but you've just got like a glow or a presence or something about you. Okay, that is a really cheesy chat about. Would that work for you for even an instant?
Not an instant.
No,
not an
instant.
instant.
All right, can I?
Would it work for you?
Probably. Can I ask each one of you, right? And do this absolutely seriously for me. Can you think in your minds of a quality that you would want from a guy, all right? Just focus on something. And Philippa, if you would in particular think of a line, like a chat-up line, maybe one that's worked for you in the past, or one that might work for you, that if some guy came up and said this, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll let this guy buy me a drink, or yeah, you know, I'll crawl around on all fours and butt like a dog if that's what he really wants.
It doesn't take a lot.
No.
Okay.
Will you think of something for me?
Yes.
So you've got a line. Is this something that's worked for you in the past? Is it something that...
It's something I was very impressed with.
All right, okay, don't give me any more clues than that. And you two, I'll come back to that. Michelle, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at me. Now this quality, just imagine I'm some guy, this is how I do it in real life. Imagine I'm walking up to you in a party. Have me say, in your mind, just hear me say the thing you'd want me to say, or to pick up on the thing. And if I get this right, this is like the most difficult thing that I do, so let me know that I'm right. This is astrology, isn't it, with you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're quite big on that. That's quite a big major part of what you do.
Yes.
And I think something that would really... was that what you were thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah. And it would literally be that I'm the same star sign that would do it.
Oh my.
Is that what you had in mind?
Yes.
Be absolutely honest, that's what you had in mind? Yeah?
Yes.
Yours, I think, is not that, because you'd have reacted if I was saying that. I think it's a nice, it's a friendly thing, but it's like sense of humour would be really important to you. Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. Okay, now look at me. Now hear me.
Oh my God. That's
Hear me
brilliant.
say the line. And also, genuinely, eyes are very important to you, aren't they? Because you're giving me a lot back now, yeah?
Okay.
Did you kind of have that in mind as well, that you're thinking of eyes as well? All right, now hear me say the line. Hear me say the line. Hear me say the line. Okay, this is something that a guy said to you quite a while back. It's not going to be about your appearance. It's not going to be anything like that, because you're very cynical about that. It is. My friends say I'd be really good for you.
Oh.
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
Does that work? Thank you so much.
It didn't actually really work, but it kind of...
It didn't work at the time, but it melted you. It melted you for a minute.
I thought I was
didn't it?
impressed by it.
Thanks so much.
Oh my God.
Thank you. We'll have a drink later on.
You're all the best, mate.
Millwall Stadium, where the twin worlds of football and vomiting meet. I risked having beer poured over my head to play a game with the bustling connoisseurs of this fine sport.
Excuse me, mate. What's your name? Tim. Right, we're going to play. You do the game paper, scissors, stone. When you go 1, 2, 3, and then you do something. All right. We'll play a few rounds of that. I'm very good at this.
Okay.
All right. We'll do 3 rounds and I'll win, and then you can decide whether I'm going to win or lose or draw. All right. Ready? Okay. Get ready. Go. We'll do it in your hand like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I win there. My stone blunts your scissors. All right. We'll play again. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep. My paper wraps your stone. I win again. Third time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And my scissors cut your paper. I win again. Do you want me to win, lose, or draw? Win. You want me to win? Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. My stone blunts your scissors.
Lose one.
You want me to lose one? All right. No problem. No problem at all. All right. Go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Your stone blunts. Well done. What were the last 3 match results for Millwall?
2-0, 4-0 and 1-0.
The 3 wins?
Yeah.
All right, 3 wins. Okay. Go. I cut your paper. Again. I blunt your scissors. Last one. I wrap your sign. Right. Now you might think that I'm seeing what it's coming up with and then coming in quarter of a second later. So I'll do it again, but I look the other way, so I won't be able to see what it's doing. All right. Win, lose, or draw. Win. You want me to win for the last one, but I'm going to look the other way. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Well done, mate.
What do you think of that, Gov?
Sorry?
What do you think of that?
Amazing. He's brilliant.
he's got power to do that, I suppose it's a bit freaky, isn't it?
Win, lose or draw?
Draw. Draw.
We need a draw. Okay, here we go, watch. I can't see him. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, well done.
It's all to do with the mind, isn't it? Quite amazing. Amazing.
Anthony, I'm Derren. Come over here, come meet the crew.
After the break, I'll teach you the psychological techniques of pickpocketing.
It's so quick, you don't notice it going at all.
I'll be providing some after-dinner entertainment.
How do you do that?
That's freaky.
And I'll be unveiling one of my paintings at an art exhibition.
You, Steve, are going to tell me what the painting is. You just won't know how you know.
Pickpockets are masters of psychological manipulation and control, though they're gone in an instant. I employed some more sustained techniques to see how boldly I could fleece someone whilst being as charming as possible.
Can I borrow you for 2 seconds? We're just doing some filming about train stations. Is that all right? What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, I'm Derren. Come over here. Come meet the crew. Sorry, did you say Anthony?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Derren. Good to meet you. Let me just show you exactly what we're doing. It's a list of various things that people normally do when they're...
I keep him slightly bewildered with a series of instructions and questions which renders him very suggestible. I use a kind of tactile misdirection. I attract his attention to one wrist by holding him there quite firmly while I remove his watch from the other.
Would you bring your own book, or would that be...
I get the metro, bring my own book sometimes.
Great. Now, are you actually catching a train today, or are you just meeting somebody?
I'm actually meeting someone. I'll just come.
You're meeting someone? All right, but so you just come off the train. That's great. Okay. Well, I'll ask you about this later. We may also just need to get you a microphone somehow. Okay. Maybe a lapel mic. Sorry. Is there a lapel mic we can get for this chap?
Opening his jacket to suggest a lapel mic hides his view as I quickly check his trouser pockets. And my right arm then hides his view as my left hand enters his inside pocket. I do give this all back.
Perfect. So I'm going to go over there and ask you a few questions. Just relax and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
All right, I'll just be straight over there, okay? All right, sure. Relax and enjoy yourself. I'll ask you a few questions. Thank you.
So you just want me to wait here for a minute?
So actually the piece is about pickpocketing. Let me just give you a few things back here. I think you had a phone in your top pocket. That was me there. Your tie. I'm going to stick that back on. Thanks. I'll put that back on for me. That's great. This was yours, which is very nice. Better to keep it absolutely safe down in there. Did you have something in your trouser pocket as well? We put that back to you. Anything else with that?
I had a pen.
You had a pen. Yeah. Oh, your watch as well. I think you were wearing it. Do you want to put that back on for me? That would be. Oh no, that's someone else's. That's not mine. I don't know whose that is. That's yours though. That's your visor.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a watch?
I was.
No, I think it's that one there. Fantastic. Okay, hang on to that. Mobile phone as well, which I think is that's still yours.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. Have you got everything?
I think so. Yeah. You've got the pen.
You've got the pen. You've got that inside pocket. You've got that.
Yeah.
That is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Excellent. Well, enjoy that was yours. Enjoy your rest of your day. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. I didn't really know what was going on. It's so quick though. You don't notice it going at all. It's just instantaneous. I don't know what he's got now, but I hope I've got everything.
For me, the most enjoyable aspect of going out and performing is that I never know how susceptible people will be to my methods. Tonight I've been hired to entertain Lord Davenport and his dinner guests, a group of young barons, counts and countesses.
Alex, if I said that I could just look you in the eye and genuinely tell you what your PIN number is, how would you react?
I'd be amazed.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine for me you're going to the cash machine. You take your card and you put it in the machine. Put your hand flat on the table for me so I can see it, just there. Excellent. The card goes in the machine and it says, please tap in your 4-digit number. In your mind, just do that. In your mind, just press the buttons. You type in the first one. Try and keep your hand absolutely still, please, all right? You don't need to move it. And the second? The third? And the last digit? Okay. Alex. How would you feel if this was your PIN number right here?
I wouldn't believe it.
You may wish to change this tonight after the party.
What? It's right.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
How'd you do that? That's freaky, man. That is...
Up, ladies, so the camera can see it? Yeah, that's fine. Up a little bit like that.
There are a few things more enjoyable than being utterly charming towards someone whilst fleecing them. This time I'm using a leaflet about travel cards to keep him occupied while he tries to be as helpful as possible.
Trains. Hang on to that for a second. I'm going to move you back just a little bit. We might need to get you some. I might need to get you a lapel mic for... Can we get a lapel mic? What's your name? Sorry, I didn't even ask. Chris. Yeah. Excellent. To get you a lapel mic so we can hear what you're saying. If not... Sorry, hang on to that for a minute. Might need to just change the background. You see the... see where that sort of lamppost is just there?
Stealing a tie from someone's neck is a useful skill when meeting a rival candidate just before a job interview.
That's fine. I'm going to go stand over there and ask you some questions. I need you to fill that out if that's all right.
You've all played the game of word association. Yeah? Someone says a word and you say a word which you would instinctively connect with it. So if I said apples, you would say...
Pears.
Pears. We'll go all the way around the room, finishing with you, Jana. The last word. Would you, for me, just pluck a word out of the air and think of it? That will be your first word. Just say the word in your mind, over and... Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll write something down for a little later. Can I have that bottle, please? We'll play one round of this game. Beginning with you. Alex, what was your word?
Banana.
Banana.
Apple.
Gold.
Star.
Bright.
Black.
Again?
Black.
Black. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Until I've gone. Night.
I suppose we should check that now.
God.
Wow.
When you opened it up and it said black, I was kind of like, that was a word I said.
Reading people's minds. Can you imagine that?
Was that yours as well? Was that your wallet? What was that? That was on the...
inside here.
Oh, okay, but then
It's a difficult thing to practice. I worked on a tailor's dummy before trying it with real people. The skill itself is a physical version of what salesmen and advertisers do to us all, keeping us distracted, bewildering us with information, quietly taking our money.
Again, hang on to that. And there's your other wallet and a sweet wrappers. I think is that everything? You have something in your top pocket, or is that everything? That's everything, isn't it?
I think more or less, yeah.
Okay, you've got everything. Thank you so much for your help. Oh no, wait, that's yours as well. There's your wallet back again. And then you got your tie. You got your watch back. You're right. Yeah. They still need you to sign this.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
My bag, though.
That's everything. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah, you want to put that back on. That's everything, isn't it? Excellent. Okay. Thank you. That's yours.
I used to sketch as a child, and now when I'm not performing, I paint bizarre portraits of people. And I'm creating one here for a final experiment, certainly the most difficult thing I've attempted. We went to a preview in an art gallery. It's very exciting to be here amongst a group of some of Britain's foremost young artists. I'm going to use this to generate a random member from the audience. Here's what I'm going to do. I will throw this over my shoulder. Whoever catches it, you throw it again over your shoulder. Whoever catches it that time, you throw it one more time. This gets thrown 3 times. Somebody get ready to catch. Here we go. Throw it again. Throw it again. Somebody pick it up. Throw it again. One more time into the audience. Somebody catch it. You're our guy. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve, give me a beer. Hold that. Come through here with me. This painting has been covered throughout the whole party.
No one knows what it is. Now, I've been obsessive about this. Not even our film crew know what this painting is. But you, Steve, are going to tell me what the painting is. You just won't know how you know. All right? Now, listen very carefully. All I'm going to tell you is that it's a painting of a celebrity, a famous person. It's a caricature portrait that I painted myself. Now, listen very carefully. I'm not going to tell you if that person is dead or alive, not even whether they're male or female, all right? What I want you to do now is just to get a name in your head, to think of a name now. Okay, don't say what it is, but tell me if you've got one. Have you got one?
Yeah.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay. Now, for the record, all right, that free choice you just made in your head was a free choice you just made then, right? You weren't asked earlier on to pre-decide on a name or write anything down or make any decisions earlier on, true?
True, definitely.
All right. Nobody here could know the name you're thinking of right now.
You might.
How would I know?
You're a mind reader.
Absolutely. But there's really no way I could know, is there? Seriously?
No.
No. Okay. And genuinely there isn't. There is no way I can tell you what you're thinking of right now because it doesn't work like that, all right? But what I can do is plant an idea in your mind and then I should be able to see when you pick up on the idea that I'm giving you.
Okay.
All right? You won't be aware of it consciously. Put your hands by your sides and just go with this, all right? The name you're thinking of now is not it. I want you to change your mind and think of another name. You got one?
Yeah.
All right. Keep your eyes open as you do this, otherwise I can't do it. That's not it either. Change your mind. Think of someone else. Look at me. Think of someone else.
Yeah.
Say it in your mind over and over again. Say the name. Say it to me in your mind. Change your mind again. That's not it. Got one?
Yeah.
That's it. Whatever you've got in your head, that's the one we're going to go with. All right?
Yeah.
Now tell me for the first time who it is you're thinking of, clearly.
Orson Welles.
You're thinking of Orson Welles. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Will you take just a step forward? Take hold of that there. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Orson Welles. Thank you very much indeed.
I was thinking of Woody Allen. Then suddenly I decided to confuse him, went for Orson Welles, and that's who it was. It was freaky. Unbelievable.
You just read our minds.
I haven't got a pen. Or do I? I'm not sure.
I don't think this guy's human, you know. He's from another planet, I reckon.
Very, very bizarre.
I don't think it could be a trick, really. I believe he popped right in there and got that in his head.
I quite fancy it.